The Islamic Republic in Iran raided the home of 67-year-old activist and electrical engineer Zahra Tabari and arrested her in April 2025. She was arrested for fighting for women's rights in Iran and speaking up against the Islamic Republic. As someone who is Iranian American, it needs to be discussed. I've seen people over the years claim to support protests or be anti-authoritarian. However, these people will superficially support certain safe causes or protests. When Iranians are fighting and dying against an authoritarian and theocratic regime, suddenly things become gray. These people are silent. To performative types, Iranians aren't the right kind or the safe group to support. The performative activist types don't care about dead Iranians unless they can spin it into something for personal benefit. This isn't an anti-protest spiel by any means. It's just one random person's criticism of the performative types who degrade the work of people who are trying to find solutions, help others, and get things done. I know this personally as an Iranian American. You notice these things. The performative types will put up their stickers and lawn signs, they'll BLM, Free Palestine, Free Ukraine all day, then treat minorities like garbage in their day-to-day. None of these types said anything about the people in China protesting against their government either. You don't hear them say free Iran unless they can reap some benefit, or when they're in their homogeneous circles because they don't have to even pretend to see minorities as human beings. It's the same thing they do with other countries, steal the food and music and creations but ignore the actual people. For performative types, it's not about finding solutions or helping others, they just want to use people from other cultures as props. It's about making themselves feel good, keeping the spotlight on them, and giving themselves the first place medal they never earned. Then they go home, shut it off, and don't actually have to deal with any of this. For performative types in the West, a protest is just something they do on a Saturday because they have nothing else going on. They treat it like an amusement park. It's not life or death. People from marginalized groups, people in other countries die for the basic human rights that the West takes for granted. There's nothing gray about anything going on in Iran. There are countless names of people from all ages who spoke up against the regime. Mahsa Amini, of course, the young woman whose murder sparked this new revolution to push for freedom against the regime. Here are some other people impacted by the regime. Armita Abbasi, Hasti Hossein Panahi, Kian Pir Falak, Mehdi Zare Ashqzari, Tumaj Salehi, Mohsin Shekari. Then there's the list of names of people who died during these current protests, which grows every day. Iranians don't need people to speak up for them. They've been speaking up for themselves this whole time. These current Iranian protests started on December 28, 2025, due to the opposition of rising prices and decreased value of the currency. Once again, the people of Iran are speaking up against the Islamic Republic, which responds with suppression, including cutting off internet access to protesters. Iranians want the Islamic Republic gone. Iranians need to take back their home from this regime. All those people who spoke up against the Islamic Republic need to be remembered. It's not a government that looks out for its people, and Iranians should not be punished for wanting basic human rights. They are fighting for the human rights that we take for granted. As someone who is Iranian American, I can't really sit around and talk about comic books and not mention these protests. The people have already been speaking up during this revolution. All others need to do is amplify their voices and check their sources. This goes for any similar cause. Just amplifying the voices of people already speaking up helps a lot. شجاعترین آدمای دنیا هستین. قوی هستین. روز آزادی نزدیک هست.